Hi, Brad here again, just giving you some more pointers on how to overwinter a lot of your trees. Deciduous trees are going to be a lot easier than evergreens. There's really only two things you really should do to overwinter them before they start going dormant. So once the leaves start dropping, you want to make sure that they're nicely watered. You don't want to overwater them. So generally speaking, just make sure that soil is evenly moist. Outside of that, all you really need to do is usually around beginning of fall, you'd want to put one of these tree protectors on. So it's just going to be a corrugated white tube. The color is very important. The white is going to actually help to reflect that sunlight and keep that heat away from the trunk of the tree, so you're less prone to cracking. But all you do is you take that split, you put it around the top, then you can just ever so gently put it around the tree. And then you want to make sure you get it all the way onto the base. You want to protect the tree as much as possible from that sun, but also from animal damage. So a lot of animals, especially things like rabbits, squirrels, deer, they will actually gnaw on the bark of a tree over winter because there's very little otherwise for them to eat, and they just want to survive. So once you get that on, that'll actually protect from most of your animal damage, as well as keep the sun away from the trunk of your tree. Now, the only other thing you really need to do for deciduous, which is very important, is make sure you maintain a very large mulch layer. So with my trees, what I do is I always increase the depth of my mulch from about 3 inches to about 6 inches for the winter. If it's in a really open spot that's not very, it's not very protected, I'll usually even go farther and possibly go up to 8 inches. You don't want to bring your mulch all the way up to the base of your tree, but you want to start about 3 to 4 inches away and then maintain that really thick layer of mulch. Over the course of the winter, the weight of the snow and the ice will actually compress that 6-inch layer of mulch, most likely down to about half, back to about that 3-inch mark. The following season, you can always remove that old mulch and add new mulch, or you can just add new mulch on top. But the mulch layer is very important for retaining that layer of heat for the tree so that it doesn't actually completely freeze out the roots. Generally speaking, come spring, you can remove this pretty much right away once you start seeing other plants start to bud out. You want to leave it on, though, to keep those animals away. Otherwise, if you take it off before the animals have something else to eat, it's just a buffet for them. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us at Gurton's. Any of our helpful staff will be happy to assist.